Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help with the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer, anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Looking at the overall crypto market cap today, we are currently sitting at $1.52 trillion. We're up 5.5% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, BTC Dominance is currently sitting at 43.8%. Looking at the overall markets, guys, we are starting to see a lot of green across the board. So things are starting to look very nice. But please keep in mind, we still need to be looking at Bitcoin's price very closely in order for us to get excited. But so far so good. We are seeing the overall markets getting back into the green. That's exactly what we want to see. But again, let's not get super excited right now because we still need to be looking at Bitcoin charts very closely. But today, guys, I want to look further into Bittorrent. Alright, my Bittorrent family, if we are looking at Bittorrent's price right now, we are currently trading at 0.00276 cents. We're up 1.9% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative, but we're down 1.2% in Bitcoin comparative in just the last 24 hours. Bittorrent's current rank on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko is at the top 58 spot. Market cap right now is $1.82 billion. Meanwhile, 24-hour trading volume is at $135.35 million. Right off the bat, we want to look at the 24-hour trading volume for Bittorrent. It is quite low considering how big of a project Bittorrent is and how much hype there is really built into it. But nothing to worry about in my opinion. I believe as markets go towards the upside, we will see this number grow organically because we are seeing the same problem occur in the entire altcoin market. We are seeing the trading volume for a majority of the altcoins very low compared to a couple months back. So we need to keep that in mind when we are looking at the charts. Zooming out and looking at the bigger picture for Bittorrent, guys, in just the last year alone, we're still up 767.2%. So let's not forget when we are looking at the prices for Bittorrent. In the last 30 days, we are down 35.9%, but you guys know what has been going on in the markets over the last month and a half. This should not be coming as a surprise to any one of us. We're starting to see Bittorrent up in the last 7 days 15.5%. So far so good. But let's waste no more time and get right into the charts and see where exactly Bittorrent is going in the immediate short term. Alright guys, so first thing is first, we're looking at Bittorrent's price right now. We're currently trading at 0.00274 cents and we're literally sitting right above this level of support at the 0.0027 cents mark. And if we are bringing out the measuring tool, if you manage to pick up some Bittorrent around this level, when we did see that market dip due to Bitcoin going back down to $28,700 mark, let's say you managed to pick up some BTT around this level, you would be up, as of recording this video, 53.56% in just the last couple days. So that might have been a good time to dollar cost average, especially if you were waiting to buy up some Bittorrent around those levels. So now comes the question. Now is the question that everyone wants to know. What is going to happen with Bittorrent in the immediate short term? So maybe in the next coming weeks. If you are new on my channel, let's say this is your first time coming onto my channel. First off, I would like to say welcome to Crypto ZX channel. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel. And second, when we are looking at the altcoin markets, we need to keep two factors into mind whenever we are investing or looking at the altcoin market charts, and that is Bitcoin charts and BTC Dominance charts, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the leading indicator of the entire cryptocurrency markets. Meaning, let's say Bitcoin decides to tumble towards the downside, we will see altcoins definitely follow Bitcoin's trend, and most of the time, let's say Bitcoin falls down 10%, we do see altcoins bleed even harder. So do not come into this market thinking that, if you invest in a certain X coin, like let's say you invest something that you can afford to lose in a certain coin, and it's only going to keep going up despite the fact that Bitcoin goes up or down. Absolutely not. We need to be looking at Bitcoin charts very, very closely on a daily basis in order for us to see what the possible scenario is going to be for the immediate short term. Right now, this was a sweet spot to buy up some BTT around this level. If you manage to pick some up, that was a very, very nice time to scoop some BTT up. But now comes the question, where are we headed in the next coming, weeks or so? So let's look at Bitcoin charts first, and then we will come and make a conclusion as to what is going to happen. So Bitcoin right now, as we speak, as I'm recording this video for you guys, we are seeing Bitcoin having a breakout. That is a very, very nice sign. Let me tell you as to why. You guys know we are, as of now, in a weekend. During the weekends, we do tend to see the most manipulation occur in the cryptocurrency space. And right now, we're seeing a reversal happen in Bitcoin rather than a dip. Like I said, we do tend to see a lot of manipulation occur around the weekends because the CME futures are closed. And right now, Bitcoin is trading at $35,627 level. We're approaching this very, very crucial level at this $36,200 mark, and we were unable to close above it just 2-3 days ago. So if we are able to close above here, guys, everything is going to start looking very, very nice, and this is the safe end of the spectrum for me. As long as we're above this level, we're on the safe zone for Bitcoin, in my personal opinion. But if we're below it, we are definitely not out of the woods. So let's say Bitcoin does manage to get above here and close above here, things will definitely start looking good for the entire market. My personal confirmation is at this $38,500 mark. Once we break that, then I get a confirmation basically that markets are indeed looking bullish and we are headed towards the upside. So this is why we need to be looking at Bitcoin charts very, very closely. Right now, we are not out of the books, guys, but things are starting to definitely look good. So I have to point that out there for you guys. But again, let's not get too excited because this could definitely be a bull trap. But now we need to be looking at BTC dominance as well. We are seeing BTC dominance tumble towards the downside, and that's exactly what us altcoin holders want us to see happen. We have been seeing BTC dominance spike up over the last 1 month due to the fact that there's a lot of FUD coming in and majority of the money is going rather into Bitcoin than altcoins because people were anticipating a drop in Bitcoin's price. That's why we were seeing BTC dominance increase very sharply. Obviously, we did have some good news coming out for Bitcoin as well. South American countries starting to implement Bitcoin within their country. That was a bullish news as well. So that is also a factor as to why we did see a spike in BTC dominance. And as BTC dominance grows, guys, that's when we do not want to look at altcoin charts because we do tend to see altcoins bleed rather than outperform Bitcoin. But right now we're seeing BTC dominance fall, and that's exactly what we want for BTC dominance to do in the immediate short term. We want it to continue to go down back to these 40% level for us to see a rally for altcoins. So we need to keep this in mind very, very closely. But right now, let's not get super excited. If this is a bull trap, I would not be surprised if we do see BTC dominance go back up if Bitcoin drops below back to $30,000. So we need to keep that in mind very, very closely. So now comes the question, what is going to happen with Bittorrent? Right now, one thing I'm going to point out for you guys is that, as I have mentioned, the buying pressure is very, very low for BTT right now. That's the one main thing that we need to see. Not enough buying volume to have BTT go towards the upside. But as this number drops towards the downside and as Bitcoin goes towards the upside, I would not be surprised if we start getting back slowly into this 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And right now, this is my price target for the immediate short term at the 0.004256 marks. If we are bringing out the measuring tool, that is a 56% move towards the upside as of now. Last time we were above here was June 4th, so a month ago as of today. We wicked only above it, but we were unable to break above it. So right now, us BTT holders want us to break above here and get back into this zone at this 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level and start going up gradually towards the upside. But right now, we do need more buying pressure to kick in for us to actually see some sort of momentum towards the upside. So we need to keep that in mind very, very closely. But that's the next price target for the bullish scenario. But the bearish scenario is still, like, let's say Bitcoin does drop back below $33,000 once again, then we could possibly see these prices come once again. So we need to look at this chart very, very closely as of now. But long-term perspective, guys, I always like reminding you guys this. If you have done your due diligence and research and have invested where you can afford to lose, very, very important. Patience will be your number one key to follow. I definitely do believe Bittorrent does have a potential, strong potential, because it is very, very hyped, along with it's built on Tron and has a working product. And if you guys don't know, you guys can see the Tron ecosystem is growing day by day. $7.8 billion USD value is locked on the Tron blockchain, and this ecosystem is growing day by day by day by day. Now comes the question, what does Tron have to do with this? Because, guys, they are both very much correlated with one another because the owner is the same, which is Justin Sun. And if Tron keeps on growing, I do definitely see BTT grow up with it, because like I said, they are very much correlated. You guys can look at the charts for yourself and see what I am talking about. And also, one thing I want to share with you guys, Bologist came out on Twitter and said this on July 2nd. File sharing was once huge, very, very huge back, a couple of years, and may become huge again. Justin Sun retweeted by saying, BitTorrent, uTorrent, BitTorrent speed, basically creating hype, saying, BitTorrent is here to stay, because it is a file sharing thing. So it is here to stay, and we will be huge. And definitely, if we do see a spike in file sharing once again, we will definitely see a spike in BitTorrent once again, because a couple of years, like 10 years ago, guys, uTorrent was by far one of the most hyped things everyone was talking about. But aside from that, guys, they are, at the end of the day, I have mentioned this before to you guys too, you need hype when you are investing into cryptocurrencies. Doesn't matter how big of a project it is, and how strong the utility is, and fundamentals, along with the community. Without hype, it will be very hard for the price to go towards the upside. So this is why hype is very much important. And for a project like BitTorrent, hype is definitely not a problem, because we have Justin Sun on board. He can bring in hype. I always say this for you guys, because at the end of the day, he does have a lot of connections within the cryptocurrency community. So meaning he can create hype, and he has done that in the past, and he can definitely do that once again. And as these markets move towards the upside, especially Tron, we will definitely see BitTorrent have some sort of correlation with it as well. I still am a strong believer that we will see newer highs this bull cycle for BitTorrent, especially if we were to see that 2017 type of parabolic move towards the upside. And but again, only time will tell. We need to keep in mind, always invest where you can afford to lose, and always do your own due diligence. And if you're in it for the long haul, guys, these prices should not matter to you at all. If you're in it for the next 5 years, these prices should definitely not matter anything for you, because over the next 5 years you will see price volatility over and over again. So you do not want to let this get to you if you are in it for the long haul. But so far, everything is looking good. My next price target is this around this 0.0042 cents, and then we will see what happens next. But I think this is it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think and where you guys could see BitTorrent go at the end of this year. I would love to know your thoughts down below. And what are you guys doing around this time? Are you guys picking up more altcoins? Are you guys just holding? What is your strategy? Let me know in the comment section below. And thank you so much for all the support that you guys show me, each and every one of you guys. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for always showing support. And please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This does help my channel grow and helps my videos get to a wider audience, so your support would be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, stay safe out there. Safety, health, and family comes first, and everything else absolutely comes later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.